After I learned this pork recipe, my family hasn't stopped asking me to make it again. I'm going to start my recipe right here by adding salt to the meat. I'm using a little over 1 pound of pork, cut into medium pieces. Now I'm also going to add black pepper, which is essential in this special preparation. I'm going to rub the seasonings thoroughly into the meat, making sure the flavor soaks into every piece. After seasoning this side, I'll flip all the pieces over because we're going to season the other side the same way, so everything is well balanced. With all the meat flipped over, I grab the salt again and sprinkle it generously on top. Remember, you can adjust the amount to your personal taste. I've already added the salt. Now I continue with more black pepper. Don't skip this step because this pepper adds a distinctive flavor that makes a real difference in the final result. Now I'm going to take the meat straight to the skillet. I've already added a bit of vegetable oil to the bottom to help with cooking. Let's arrange the pieces properly, spreading them out so they brown evenly without crowding. As the meat begins to fry, you'll notice it shrinking a bit, which is completely normal. And it's time to flip the pieces. That way we get all sides golden and well cooked. We carefully flip each piece again. Look at the beautiful golden color they're getting. It's really gorgeous. This meat turns out delicious. If you enjoy pork, don't hesitate to try this recipe. I guarantee you'll love it. The texture is perfect, nice and crispy on the outside while staying juicy inside, without becoming dry or tough. Now I'm going to add 1 heaping tablespoon of butter, and also 3 cloves of garlic, well crushed to give that homemade touch. This is going to make the meat super flavorful, with an aroma that fills the kitchen and whets your appetite. I add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, which helps create a delicious base, and 1 tablespoon of honey. Any kind you have at home will do, since it helps balance the flavors with a hint of sweetness. This is an ideal recipe for the family, perfect for those lunches, where everyone gathers around the table. Here at home, every time family visits, they already know this pork dish will be on the menu. It's become a family tradition because everyone loves it and always asks for more. Now I let the meat cook in this flavorful sauce, letting it simmer for about 5 minutes so it can fully absorb the flavor. And our pork is now completely ready. I'm turning off the heat right now. It's a very quick recipe to make, perfect for everyday meals, with no complications, but with spectacular results. Very tasty and full of homemade flavor. Perfect for sharing. Now I'm going to take a bit of the sauce that formed in the skillet and pour it generously over the meat. And to finish, I'll sprinkle a bit of freshly chopped parsley, which adds a touch of color and irresistible freshness.